So I'm going to do a session for Amy. And hello, Amy, welcome. And this is Asha Light Eagle Whispers Healing with my ancestors. And I am starting to shuffle Amy's cards. And Amy, I want you to think about what it is that you want to have an answer to. And let's do a session and see what answers you're going to receive. So you think of all your questions. And if I have done the reading and you feel like I didn't touch anything or you're missing something, just let me know and I will see if I can find it and give you an answer. Wow. Okay, Amy, I don't know what's going on with you, but the cards, that happens very, very rarely, I have to say. Wow. I'm surprised. So you have to go through something difficult at the moment, or maybe have gone through something that maybe isn't easy to handle, because the cards are not the most easiest one to shuffle. Okay, Amy, when you're going to look at this on YouTube, you're going to say, "Oh my God, Asha, what's going on?" I have never, well, I should not say never, because I have been through, and when I have been through things like this, it means that there is something very much going on. Okay, that's weird.
This is why I needed the full reading.
Okay, I don't know what's going on, honestly, around you, but whatever it is, the cards don't want to talk. It's like, I'm going to tap in to energy and see if anyone wants to come through, and I'm going to overhand shuffle as well. And I'm going to do both. It will be channeling, but it will also be card reading at the same time, because this is crazy. Whatever is going on, you have problem with energies. There is some difficulties around you that I can't at the moment put my finger on, but it's like something either is heavy or so on around you. And you're having a female coming through from the other side. You're having a female coming through, and I don't feel tall with that female. I feel maybe she might have been my height, like 160, 165 maybe, or 68, something like that. I don't feel her being overweight. I feel her being normal. I think that she lost weight as well, because I think that she was a bit round. I don't know if she was overweighted, but she lost weight and she changed a lot of things. And I don't know if it's according to illness or if it's just like that. But she went through some sort of a change. She had trouble when it comes to pain, and she's pointing towards my she's pointing towards my she's pointing towards my oh wow, my head is just blank now. One of my lungs, actually, and there is a pain there, so I don't know if she did have trouble with lungs or not. Maybe not with both of them, but one side at least was very bad, is how I feel, because there is a lot of pain around that area, around that situation. And I'm getting pain towards my breast on that side as well. So it doesn't have to be the lung itself. It can be, something from the breast too. But I'm getting pain. So she was in pain before I think before she crossed over. And this is a lady, what I feel with her is that she has some brown hair, sort of something like that is what I'm getting. She liked to dye her hair sometimes, and I don't feel her having long hair. I feel her having shorter hair, and I don't know if she had curly hair or wavy hair, but it's not always straight. There is some sort of volume to it, so I don't feel that it's straight hair, anyways. And this is a lady that was quite simple in her way of being, and she was very ordinary. And when she wanted to say something, she just did. She didn't keep anything for herself or so on. And she was not selfish, but she was very particular into who she was communicating with and why and all that. And so on. And I don't know, she either did witness something horrible, a scene that is, because I'm getting a scene that is horrible in my head. So either she did witness something that was horrible, or her work was complicated, anyways. Because it feels, the things that she's showing me is not. I don't feel that it's quite nice. So I don't know if she worked with people that have passed, and I don't know. I can't understand. But it's like I'm seeing. I would like to say that I'm seeing, a place where people are when they are dead, and they're going to be sort of looked at, and how they did die and all that. People will see. I don't know if that was her work, or if she went through something like that. I'm not sure what she means by that. I have never ever had anyone showing me something like that before, so not sure what that means. But the pictures ain't nice, anyways. I don't even want to, want to know more, honestly. But I'm not getting that she was murdered or anything. I don't get a feeling of that with her. But maybe they thought, maybe there was a thought towards something like that. I don't know, because of, I'm not sure, but as she showed me all the pictures of all that, I'm just wondering, thinking to myself that, were you, what happened to you before you passed? But I'm not seeing her being in pain. I'm not seeing her suffering or anything like that. So there is no suffer, at least. And she looks like quite calm and very peaceful in her way of being, but still very strict, and like folded hands together or arms together. It's like, yeah, crossing her arms together, like standing and watching and waiting for the next thing to sort of happen and occur. So yeah. And when she was alive, she was planning everything, and she had either a planner or something like that, because everything, everything should have a structure and all that. It was important for her. And as she was busy, because I'm getting this person being very, very busy before, and when it comes to people, work and everything, it's like she was managing many things at the same time. And I don't think that she worked just in one place. It wouldn't surprise me if she had some extra work on side that were her own something. So, and she liked that. She appreciated that work as well. And this is what she is showing me. So I'm going to shuffle your cards. What did fall out for you is that you have the moon, the sun, and then you have swords as well. And this is telling me that you need to put everything in order. You need to be more organized. You're fighting within yourself as a human being when it comes to feelings, because you're overcoming something difficult and you have been very emotional, and it's like you're ready to free yourself into something new and step into something new. You want to let go of whatever the old is. I'm going to let her be, and I'm going to see if she will give me something more to work on or not. I'm just going to put your cards out and see what will be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, I am. So I'm putting out the cards in piles, and every pile will have a meaning. So let's see what your cards will be like. Okay. So the first thing that is coming up is the Sun, and you're trying to free yourself from situations that have been hard and difficult upon you. You have been through a lot of arguments and fights with people, and you're tired of it. You feel like people have judged you, and as much as you have been trying to be positive and holding on to everything that is you, it's like everything have been taking its time. And I don't know, it's like you're so tired of complications. You're so tired of things, of what is going on, what have been going on around you. And I don't know if you've been trying to be optimistic and positive, even if life have been difficult. But when it comes to trust and when it comes to emotions, you have been completely upside down, and you have been having trouble to make choices when it comes to feelings, but also when it comes to life. You have been struggling with the economical situation, which haven't been easy. And it's like, I don't know if you have lost some money somehow or something like that, but it's like there is some sort of a loss. But at the same time, you want to conquer a situation. You want to be strong. You want to let go of a lot of pain. And it's like you want other people's opinion on something. I don't know if you did receive or not, but it's like you're trying to figure out what next step to take when it comes to the economical situation. This can be according to work, but it can also be according to spending money on a home, for an example, or something like that. Then the next pile that you're having talks about actually your home a little bit, and around your home, and your thoughts towards your home and job. It's like you feel like you have your job with you at home sometimes, and that can be a little bit draining. But at the same time, you like to do things, you like to be active, but you want to be treated in a positive, good way, and you want wishes to be granted. You want things to be okay around you, and it's like you're waiting for a result to happen, and you're working very hard to see the changes. And it's like you know how you want things to be done, and you're ready to take a different step, a different approach, to make this a reality, which isn't impossible. Actually, it's quite possible. And at the end, you have the Death, which talks about that it will be a new start for you, a complete new start, and whatever heaviness there have been for you, it's going to be a bit heavy for some time more, but it looks like you're going to come up with some ideas to make some sort of change, and you're going to make life easier, build up whatever the change is that you're going to have. An idea is going to help you to overcome the difficult, hard situation, and you're going to overcome by starting something from from a new beginning. And this can be work. This can also be according to your new home. It's like making changes around home. I don't know if you have a home that needs some sort of repairs or something, and it's like you maybe when you bought it or got it, you didn't know that it was going to be so much, and it turned out to be much more than what you sort of maybe imagined. But it's going to work out because you're going to plan how to make things work there for you. But also, according to work, it will be some sort of a change. You need to be within the near future. So this might have already starting to happening or will happen within the near future. So you need to keep structure of things. You're going to find yourself in arguments, but you're also going to show people how you feel and think about things. You're not going to give in. You're not going to give people the opportunity to take advantage of the situation anymore, because you want structure. You have a very strong belief that things can be all right, and you want to balance things. And then you receive the Hierophant, which talks about that. Don't lose hope in things. Don't lose hope in how you decide, how you balance things around you and so on, because it's going to be fine. There is going to be someone who will help you to come out of the difficult situation when it comes to the economical problems of some sort. And there is a contract coming on. Paper is going to be signed, and it's going to do you good. And you're going to make choices. You're going to be able to save some money, but also to find more balance and be more sure and feel more secure than maybe what you are. And then you receive the Fool at the end, which for me talks about that. There are times that you are. So it's like, I don't know if you can be naive sometimes and believe people too easily and so on. Maybe you need to stop doing that, because sometimes you're a little bit too fast. You act a little bit too fast, and it's you put yourself in situations where you shouldn't be, and you're going to be on edge in something, even if if the cards are saying that yes, you're going to be able to save up money, and you need to think about to hold on to money and to have a budget, build up a bigger budget, but see to that you don't lose it. So yeah, the next thing that is coming up is what was. What was in your life is that you wanted to be treated in a just way, which was important for you, and you wanted to be creative. Sorry. You wanted to be creative, and especially when it comes to the economical situation, which was important. You met people that wanted to have you on board in a project, and you did, it's like you did spend time, and you did accept the invite and so on. There were a lot of work in between you and people, and but also I don't know if you are on friendly level with some of them. It might be like that. And I'm not seeing this actually being in a negative form, but I can see that, sometimes there have been some sort of complication when it comes to the work, because everyone wants to sort of make a step forward and move upwards. And there have been, in a way, some sort of a competition, but not in a cynic way where you will feel like, oh, she wants this more than me, or, and so on. So it's like you're not seeing that, because I see that you're communicating. I don't know if you're two or if you're three people who have this communication in between, but it's like dividing things as well. And I don't know if you have received or is waiting to receive some sort of money as well. And then there is some thoughts on moving forward, traveling and making a change. But at the same time, it's like being postponed. You don't want to do it now. You want to wait because you want to feel better as a human being. You want to be more stable within. You want to be observant. And it's like you're putting yourself from being just emotional to be more earthy and to be balanced and to find the in between, not, too much or too less. You want to have that in between, and you have been working to build yourself up that in that way very, very strongly. So, it's not bad. What will be within the future? What will be a celebration. You're going to, I don't know if you have stepped into a relation or not, but there is going to be a celebration within a relation, and there's going to be joy. There is going to be communication as well between you and people. There is a message coming towards you, and things are going to move forward without standing still. And you're going to be successful. But at the same time, as you're going to be successful, you're going to also have difficulty. So life is going to be a bit upside down. It won't be just, perfect. How it shows here is that one day will be difficult, the next day will be success, and then again difficult, and then success in a way. So, you need to sort of listen to your gut when you feel that something is wrong. Don't push too much forward, because you're straining yourself sometimes a little bit too much. So try not to push forward too much. There is going to be, you're going to build up things in a joyful way, and you're going to expand yourself when it comes to knowledge, and when it comes to even spirituality and so on. Listen to your inner, use the knowledge within yourself, be more observant, be more, down to earth, and see the stability that you're going to build, upon. And don't just have that in your head, make it reality, whatever this is about. So how will this end? This will end in, you feel at the moment that you're going to that you're on your own in what is going on around you, and people don't understand, but yet you are there for other people. You're trying to give a hand, you're trying to have an understanding, and people like to listen to you. People like to receive your advice when it comes to being friend and friendship. But you're also having a lot of choices, and you're going to receive a lot of choices, and life is going to, change for you, because you receive the Wheel of Fortune, which talks about that things are going to move forward. And when you have made the choices that you have wanted, things are going to move forward. You're going to meet people that you haven't seen for some time as well. It's like meeting up, enjoying each other's company. There's going to be a celebration and joy together with family. And you're going to be able to see the seeds that you did plant. You're going to see the outcome. It's like things are going to be overflowing you. And the only thing that you need to sort of think about to take care of is actually your health, because your health sometimes is suffering. And I don't know if it's just physical or if it's mental, but there is some sort of, an issue. There are times that you feel like, I am so tired. I wish I had sort of more time for myself and so on. Maybe you need to take some time for yourself to rest as well, because you're going to accomplish so many things. And again, after, having that rest, taking some time for yourself, you are going to, it's like, go through a course to learn something. I don't know if it's something new, but it's like adding to what you already know. It's like adding knowledge to something that you already know, but growing in that. And this is what your cards are showing. And I don't know if you can understand all that.
I think so.
Yeah, but your life isn't the most easiest one. It's like you are facing so much of so many things at the same time. So I can understand if you're being frustrated sometimes as well, because of all what you're going through. It can't be easy to be you sometimes.
It was not easy to be me.
No, I can see that. And it's like you're trying to sort of be there for people. You're trying to work. You're trying not to put yourself in a competition at work, for an example. You're trying to, show an open heart at the same time. So it's like you're giving so much of yourself, but there are times that you're also drained, is how I'm seeing. It's like you would need some time for you as well, and it's like you don't have that enough. So this is something that you need to work on, because your agenda is full, and when it comes to people, when it comes to family members and all that, it's like people needs to see what all you're doing and needs to give you credit for it as well, because there are times that you feel like people are not seeing you and not giving you enough credit of out of everything that you're accomplishing. And to be, I was about to say to be a mother, so I don't know if you have children or not, but to hold on to a family and then to work at the same time and be successful, and maybe even going through a course learning, it can be a lot to handle. But what is frustrating for me is that I am seeing that you are in a relationship that is somehow, I would like to say, on and off almost, because there are times that I can see a celebration and enjoy in between you and someone, but I can also see that there are times that there is a lack of communication in between as well. So it's like, yeah, it's for real. It's not easy to be you. That's how I feel.
Yes, I mean, a lot of the things that you said are very true. My home is changing. My job is, I have no job after COVID in the States, I lost my job in July. I'm moving homes next month. March 1st, I have to find a new home.
Okay.
And I'm seeing a guy that's, makes me happy sometimes. I don't think he's the one, but I'm forcing myself to do this because nobody really understands, I guess, what I'm going through with my ex. And so everybody wants to see me dating or something, like with a gentleman.
Yeah.
And so I'm dating this gentleman, and we're nothing but friends right now. But because I don't really know where it's going, and it's not who I really feel connected to.
Yeah.
The one that I felt connected to when you did the mini reading on Facebook for me,
Mm-hmm.
You said that we had a mountain and a sun, and I forget what else. I'm sorry, I don't remember right now.
It's okay.
Me, but
I don't remember the reading that I did for you on Facebook at all, sweetheart. So I don't have a clue what I told you, honestly. I never remember them.
But it was on Facebook a little earlier tonight, and
Mm-hmm.
My time anyway. And so, but you said that we have a lot of mountains to overcome to come back.
Oh, okay. I understand. Now I think I know.
Mountains. I mean, we had a lot of ugliness, right, at the breakup and the separation, and then we come back together every couple of months and have 3 or 4 good laughing hours, very happy moments, and then silence.
Yeah.
Complete silence.
Yeah.
And
so this is
after a year.
So this is the relationship that I'm seeing, I think, now that you're saying it.
I think you channeled my grandmother before. She used to work for the church and for the candy stripers at the hospital for people when they were dying, and she had curly hair, and she died of
my God.
heart attack, and we thought it was she died of basically a heart attack. They put in a pacemaker when she was ill in her lungs. She had pneumonia, and they put in the pacemaker anyway when she had pneumonia. And she used to volunteer at the church and at the hospital and all over the places.
Oh my God. Wow. I was like, when she showed me the pictures of,
And she's
of,
missing her left breast. She had breast
oh,
cancer before they,
yeah.
before medical was up to speed. It's my grandmother has passed on.
Did she lose some weight? Because, there were some
I think
weight.
because I think she lost some weight. She
Yeah,
has dark curly hair, when she was
yeah,
younger.
yeah.
Very curly like my mom. They're very different from me, but very curly. Very,
Mm.
short-ish.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
shoulders,
yeah.
but this has to be my grandmother that you were,
Oh my
showing.
goodness. Wow, that's so cool. Well, she's still around. She didn't say anything much, more than what she told, but she's around. She haven't left yet. But yeah, wow, that's so cool. But it was, I have never had anyone show me the pictures that she did. So she had to have seen a lot of things going on at the hospital,
Yeah.
I
Like
believe.
people sick and dying. She would visit all of the dying patients,
Yeah.
with
Oh
church
my
and
God.
what have you. And
Yeah.
so yeah, she saw probably, all of the things that you were saying that you saw that were not so pretty. It's people probably dying at the hospital.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
stuff like this. But yeah, I don't know I don't know. I'm so.
Well, is there anything is there anything that you would like to, now that I have, read through your cards, I didn't read your messages that you sent me in Messenger because I would not be able to do your reading if I would. So I don't know what you did type or anything. Is there anything that, you would like to ask and look, I mean, have me look at or something? And don't rush yourself, don't rush. I'm not in a rush, and I will not say, oh, I have read you for 30 minutes and now goodbye. I don't work like that.
Yes. I'm curious about my ex. The one that makes me happy and comes and separates, and
Uh-huh.
is he? Right now, he has asked for space, and so I am giving him space, and there is no communication between the two of us at all.
Mm-hmm.
But because it's what he wants, but I wonder if he still thinks of me. Does he still feel our connection like I felt it? The two of us were very damaged, I want to say, when we met, and very closed off due to past relationships. And now I wonder,
Yeah,
did
I
we
understand.
connect the same way?
Okay, let's see. I'm going to pull some Lenormands on this and see.
Misses me, or is gonna ever, he needs to be the one to want to work it out. You know what I mean? I know in the mini reading that it's going to take a lot of work from both of us to work it out.
Yes, it is. Well, yes, he is thinking about you. Because you asked if yes, he's thinking about. And I think that you had this in your mini read too, that there is a missing, there is, a thought coming toward. Let's see what next will come up for you. But he doesn't know how the relationship will be actually if he sort of comes back, because the relationship have been on and off, and I don't know if he have kids or not, but
Neither of us have any children.
but there is some sort of, okay, if there is not any kids involved, then he likes to just be like a free soul, because this can also talk about, enjoying life for what it is and so on. And things around him is getting cut at the moment. It's not working out the way that he would like to. So he's facing some sort of difficulties when it comes to life. Life isn't easy, and he's trying to make things work, but it's like he's sort of meeting a wall is how I would like to express myself. And he's not being honest towards his feelings. He's not being honest towards his feelings because there should be, there is so much more, but it's like he's pushing that away. and he puts his mind to his work instead. And I think that actually he has complications when it comes to work. And when it comes to your relation and the question that you asked, he knows that he has a lot of things to work on. He knows that, and he, I don't know if he is secretive about things or something like that, because it shows a little bit like that, but it doesn't have to be, but it shows so. But he puts his work and he puts so many other things, ahead of the relationship, So he doesn't have any structure there. And just because he doesn't have any structure, nothing serious is coming out of it. And if he would work and show some emotions a little bit more without being scared, and I don't know if he's scared of love and feelings, but it's like if he would give a little bit more of himself and show appreciation and all, I think that this could work out in a good way. But he is in crossroads, so it means that he's thinking of you. He's thinking if he should contact you or not, get in touch or not. It's like there is a thought, there is how is she? Is she okay? What is she up to? And again, you're receiving, the letter. So I think that he is going to communicate with you after some time. He's going to get in touch with you, like message you or something like that. There is a message coming your way. So it's like you can't be with each other, but you can't live without each other, is how I'm seeing this. And I think that he's having difficulties with either his health, and I don't know if it's mental or if it's physical, but there is difficulties, and he needs some time off to find some. It's like I would like to say be healthy, more healthy than what he is, before he starts to build up sort of the home and build up the relationship. So I'm just going to ask if that relationship will be built up with you or with someone else. When it comes to you, he's scared to build up relationship with you because of the arguments that you're having. Even if he wants to, there is a 50-50, okay? There is a 50-50. I think that I told you in the mini read as well. I think I told you the same. There is a 50-50 chance that this can work, But it has to, you guys have to work on it if this will be, because he wants to, but at the same time he doesn't want to. It's like I hate you and I love you at the same time, sort of. I can't explain it better than this. But you can, you can build up opportunities. There are opportunities that you can build up. You can find opportunities in all this. You're receiving the key. But you need to stop listening to what other people gossip about. And I don't know if people are gossiping around him or you and putting you into some sort of blind spot. It's like, I don't know if someone is telling you or him to get further away from that person. Now it's time for you to build up something different. This is not working out, and so on. And if you're going to listen to what other people tell you, then this won't do you any good. It won't do him any good, So you guys need to listen more to what you yourselves want and how you want to create and build the relationship. But you have to want this. And the main in all that is stability, and to build up that stability, and to give each other voice, to listen to each other, and to communicate, and not being not doing that in a fast way, There needs to be
Wasn't
trust.
pushed for too fast.
There needs to be, that trust in between the both of you instead of jealousy. And there is a lot of feelings in between the both of you. And but there is also pain and hurt. It's like you're having both, but at the same time there is so much of strength. And you can heal all this. There is, you can heal this relation if you want, but again, you have to both want this, and he have gone through so much of difficulties in life that he is scared, and he wants to free himself from all sorts of negative form. I don't know if he wants to travel to work somewhere else, or move or something like that, because yeah, it's like a new start, but at the same time he is stepping into a new cycle when it comes to work and other people. And the risk it's like he wants a family, but at the same time he's scared. He's scared of what love is. He wants children and all that. He wants to build up a home and have children. But then you have the mountain here, which talks about that there is fears, there is scare, it scares him. And I don't know if it's because of things that he went through when he was young, maybe, for an example, or something like that. But he fears life, he fears love, he fears family. And at the end, he needs to have stability in his house to make things work in a good way. So he have a lot of things to build, that he needs to build. So honestly, I'm going to be honest. I'm not seeing that, I'm seeing this being like in an outcome in two ways. Either he's going to decide and move away from you, sweetheart, because there is a 50-50 chance you're not getting a clear answer that this is over and done with, but you're not getting a clear answer that this can start from the beginning. You're receiving both indications. So maybe it is on his shoulders to decide, and maybe he needs to overcome his fears if he's going to take this opportunity or give it up, sort of. And you can't change him. You can't impact him in any direction. He needs to do this on his own. Can you understand that?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is what I'm seeing when it comes to his cards. This is what is coming up.
I've been waiting for him, to make this decision for a year, and I think maybe he made the decision and has decided to walk away. I don't know, and be single, for until he decides. He had a rough life growing up almost, and I've waited and I pushed and I pushed and I pushed to hurry up already, get to the same level that I'm at,
Yeah.
He doesn't like the pushing.
Mm-hmm.
So the silence, I'm hoping, is giving him, time and space to think about what he wants.
Yeah. Well, I think that he's going to in the cards it looks like he's going to communicate with you. I don't see that the relationship have ended completely, but I don't see that it have it's like there is no end, there is no start in it somehow. So maybe he haven't made up his mind yet in all this. So give it some time. Maybe show him that you exist. But I don't think that you need to do anything. Actually, I think that you just need to give this a little bit more time, because there is thoughts towards you. But I haven't seen him. I'm not seeing him moving forward away with someone else. It doesn't show it like that. I feel that he's scared when it comes to feelings and love, and I think that he's scared to be serious in things. I think that he's
very secretive, like you said, and very
and he's
quiet.
and
I
he
put all of my
and he
feelings in a says nothing.
Yeah, and he will not say, because this scares him. Life scares him, and when he decides to be honest towards himself, then life is going to be much easier for him. But as long as he's like that, it's going to be difficult. He's going to make not only his life but your life difficult as well, because you're waiting there. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what to say more than that. This is what is showing up.
Thank you, Asha.
I wish I could give you like say that, yeah, he's coming back and all that. Yeah, I can see that there is going to be some sort of communication and all. This can be something good if you guys work on it, but he needs to overcome his fears.
Yeah.
And you need to start, and and what's important is that you can't push him too much. That's the wrong person to push, because he's too sensitive. And
Quiet sensitive, though. He doesn't tell anybody his
yeah,
thoughts.
yeah,
And that he's sensitive. You wouldn't know from the outside.
yeah. But he's very, very observant, very, very sensitive, and so on. And when when you are having good time with him, you can enjoy the time, and he can overflow you with feelings and romance and all that. But when he comes to the off mode, as I call it, then he's completely off. He will be like ice cold. This is how his energy is.
Yeah,
This
he's
is
Aquarius.
this is how I feel him. But he's very, he use strategy. He plans things, and when it comes to him, don't run after him, because the more you're going to run after him, the more you're going to lose him.
Yeah, the more he runs away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm. So, did that give you some bit of input? I hope at least it did. Even if I can't tell you that, yeah, he's going to come back and you're going to be joyful and happy, because I can't tell you that, because I don't see that. There can be happiness, but there can be the opposite too between the both of you. It depends on what the decision will be, sort of. And he haven't made up his mind in anything yet.
Yeah, we didn't. We spent a year of him not making up his mind. All of 2020, and so for 2021, I decided that I would be silent until he decides.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Well, thank you, Asha. And you will send me like a link or something I can view the cards you pulled and stuff?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I'm going to upload it now. I'm going to close it off. But you're okay with all this, so I'm going to